Are you looking to pursue a career in detailing and looking for a mentor and trainer? Get in contact with us. We'll see how we can help you. So let's go and talk about if you're comfortable with it, because again, I like to give. I want people to know the good and the
No,
bad.
no,
So
straight
now,
up,
pretty
like,
much, because we were working like for 5 years together,
yep,
right? And I would like people to know because this could happen to them too.
yep,
Um, Obviously, we had our fallout.
yep, yep,
So, and it was mainly because of business. I always told you
yeah.
it wasn't nothing personal.
No, no,
It was just business. So let's talk about that a little bit. What
yeah.
let's
So when we had our fallout, around that time, I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not indecisive. I wanted to keep doing this, not do it. Um, at the time, we relocated. Um, relocated to Quincy at the time, and during that relocating, with just relocating and stuff, it did a toll on me. I, something in me wasn't like in it how I was. I just feel like I wasn't focused. The drive was different. I don't know. It was just too much pressure. Just being, just thinking about damn, I'm leaving the location. Your customers will call and stuff like that. But now you're in a different. You're not so convenient for them. The ones that used to keep you, your dailies coming in and coming out. You lose that, especially trying to regain it now in a different location. I think it was just the whole restarting thing that kind of beat me down, and I was already 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So things started slowing down. So I just feel like with all of that, tension grows now because nobody likes to be down when you're messed up or things are not working out the way you don't sit right. Inside, you're kind of, I wouldn't say angry, but you're like frustrated. You're anxiety. You're trying to make ends meet. Like at the end of the day, the bills didn't care. The bills were still there every month. They
yeah.
were, how you doing? You're like, yo, and I just feel like with the fallout on that, I just, you were trying to get the game going, the ball going, readjusting, and I just feel at that time, I just feel like I'm like, dude, I was burnt. Like my battery was low. I just didn't have that extra push and keep going, and I was just like, I don't know, maybe I should go a different route. I don't know.
Life be life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life be life, and
No, and that's why I said I think that sometimes we need that energy,
yeah,
right? So like again, because you didn't say it, but I remember even
I'm
one.
gonna say it because I think I know you're
No,
gonna
no, no,
go
wait,
to.
wait. Let me finish first. When you first allowed me to be at your shop, you were at that point too,
Yeah, I was starting to.
starting
But
to.
when I met you, not met you, when we came together around that time, you gave me
A spark.
motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spark again.
Yeah, they gave me that
Yeah,
spark. Like, oh, word, this he wants to learn this shit. Like, I'm not alone.
yeah,
I feel like I felt like I was alone, and when I had my back against the wall, I was always stuck trying to figure it out by myself. Like, I didn't have nobody to talk to about it because nobody understood what I was dealing with there with that situation. I didn't know another detailer.
yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And even when you try to network at the time, I was trying to network with other detailers. As far as like, hey, I got these cars or this and that, or hey, if you're ever like just hey, if you're ever too busy, I might have a vehicle, might swing it to your way. But hey, if you know, one hand wash the other type deal, and yeah, I didn't have no luck. They basically was like, what are you talking about? Like, get out of here. I was like, all right, cool. All right, I guess everybody to themselves over here, I guess. So I just feel like when you came around, not feeling like, oh, I can't teach you either. It's just,
Yeah.
it gave me more spark, and it was just like, yo, this could work. You know what I mean? Like, and you have another teammate. You know what I mean? Like, if I got tired, there's times I was burnt, and he'll jump on my vehicle, give me a hand with, and I was just, just being able to do one side, and me look just glancing on the other side. seeing him working too on it, it was like, word, and then just that light,
Yeah,
that
that's
that
how it
fresh,
is with this.
a breath of fresh air, it gave me that extra push to keep going for another 4 or 5 years, but I hit that mark again, and yeah, that's when
Yeah, no, and I like again, I respect you a lot, bro. I really do. I know at that time, like you just said, sometimes the stresses become,
yeah,
bigger, and I think we overreact,
yeah, definitely,
right?
definitely, yeah,
And because when you're facing those situations, you feel like you're never gonna get out of it, and then some way somehow we always get out of
yeah,
it
we
if you
do,
keep going, right?
yeah. Trust the
So
process. Trust the
so
process.
yeah, definitely.
Trust the
So
process.
no, I remember. I mean, there was times I wouldn't even talk to you. That's how bad it got.
Mhm.
You would come to the shop, we weren't even talking
Mhm.
until finally, we had a conversation, and I just said, I just want to feel like you said, I just want to feel like if we've, again, going back to my business, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
always
yeah.
thinking business and leadership. And I was like, if we've agreed to this, I need you to do this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
just my only thing, because my thing is, because at the time we had one, two, we had a lot. We had
Yeah,
like
like
five. It was
three,
like
four,
five,
five
six
people.
of us.
Yeah.
Like 5, 6 of us. Think about it. And I have never been able to get it to that point.
To that point again.
Like I've always had like two,
Two.
three, maybe four, like a part timer with the fourth. But I never got it
Like
that
six, like
that
oh
six
man,
anymore.
6 man.
Because what I learned is at that point you're concerned about volume. So this goes back to what I'm saying. Now, when now you're talking about 6 employees, the quality of the work goes down a little bit. No matter how much you can train somebody to, hey, do it this way, they're gonna generate their own process and they're gonna do it whatever way
Yeah.
they want to do it, right?
Takes coaching.
Yeah.
You're sharpening a fresh detailer, a new detailer, literally carving them till you get them where you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally just carving
But then
and
by the
carving
time
like
you get him there, he's gone.
yeah. Or they go start a new business
Oh, they start their own
detailing,
thing. But see, that to me wouldn't. I
You
mean,
know, it's all great.
Yeah.
It's all great. You've seen at the shop, we've had 3 people,
yeah.
start their own, hey, I can't work no more, blah, blah. Hey, this came up, found another job. But, you go on social media and,
Yeah, you see
hey,
them,
promoting interior
Yeah.
detailing and headlight removal. And it's like, huh. Look at that. That's what's up,
Yeah, I
but
mean, yeah, I mean that's what it is, man. It's a revolving door, So that so me, I have found my happy medium, with it, and I've also realized, again, like I said, my business, yes, I do detailing, but from everybody that's came through the door, and what I say the door is through my business, and I've paid, it could be $100, whatever, given a salary. I've realized that it really hasn't been the detailing that, you know, that I was like happy to teach them. It's about what they've learned outside of that.
yeah.
So that's why I'm doing this. Like I said, going back to why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's because I'm feeling like my own business is been being shaped a certain way, and it's been going like this for a while. Like it's just doing like a whole 360, you know. So yeah, so it's one of those things where same thing. Like I said, it's just you gotta. I'm very on the business side. I'm very trying to figure out. There's signs, bro. Like I don't know how to explain
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like you get the feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
When it's
Yeah,
your time to, I gotta
right.
step back.
Yeah, I mean,
What you do outside of work is sometimes more important than what you do inside of
Exactly,
work. Right? So I
exactly.
manage banks too, and I know my employees, if they're not taking care of themselves outside, they're not gonna do well for me inside.
Nah.
yeah,
So I'm always worried about, like, I'm not worried. I'm always like, paying attention to like what are they working on, development. If they're gonna own their own business, right? And they want to, what are they doing outside to get to that place? Because you can't provide every single thing. They got some of the stuff on their own. So that's kind of the energy that I kind of approach. Is just I love my employees. I want to invest into my employees.
Yeah, definitely.
But they got to take care of themselves. They got to do the work too, and they can't just put that all on you.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think I even force it. I really do. I'm more concerned probably about their life than they are sometimes of their, my own. I mean, I've had people come in, man, and again, it's not to talk highly about myself, but that's just what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
I just know it. I motivate people.
Yeah.
And it's one thing that we talked about last week. One thing with me is it's hard to outwork me.
Yeah.
It's not easy to outwork me. If there is somebody that I feel that can outwork me, I want to be next to that person.
Yeah.
That motivates me. So for example, remember when you were going to the gym and you still going to the gym, but when you started, and you were already
At my peak.
You were at your peak.
Yeah.
You were motivating me to like, and then when I'm at the gym, I'm like, damn, I need to get where he's at. Like I gotta get to that level again.
Yeah.
Because we've all been athletes. You played football, right?
I played for Madison.
Yeah, so
too.
there you go.
Yeah.
See?
Hold on.
See?
Hold on. 2003, we were undefeated.
See? There you go. Yeah. So it's
12 points allowed all season.
he played with the LaCourts. You played with the LaCourts, right?
Yeah. And Valentine.
There you go.
The twins.
We had Angel.
Eddie.
We had
Angel was part with us,
But freshman year was your freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we undefeated.
Them boys, man.
It was alright.
Them boys.
Shout out MP.
Yeah, MP family, man.
Productions from Madison Park too.
Yeah, production from Madison. This is a Madison Park circle right here, man. So, man. So like I said, man, it's.
But like you're saying, like you want to be around other people that are trying to do well, right, and trying to be successful.
It's a community, bro. Sometimes it's not even about the money. Like,
No.
it's not about the money sometimes. Like, yeah, we need it. Like, we need the money, of course, right? We need the money to provide for our family and all this stuff.
But it can't be the driver. It can't be the drive all the time.
No, it can't, because sometimes when you build a community, sometimes you even realize like one hand washes the other. So like I said, when you came last week, I was like, yo, I see you promoting juice. Bring me one. And then you didn't even want to charge me for it. I said, no, charge me. Like, and then, hey, now you're here. Yeah, we getting these for free, But you know what I'm saying? We building the community, you know what I'm saying? And so
Supporting each other.
we're supporting each other. I'm just joking. We're gonna give him money for these.
It's all good. But I appreciate you even having me on here. Like that's the visionary that you can be. You talk about being an entrepreneur, but we gotta mention being a visionary, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to have vision, and you have to have people around you that's gonna help you get to your goal. And I think that's what we all strive for, right? And if you don't have those kind of people around you, then that kind of hurts your vision. That kind of takes away from what you're trying to accomplish here. So you had a vision early on to start this, and you've done really well with it. He had aspirations. You joined the vision. And now you guys are sharpening each other to become the best of the business.
Oh, and trust me, we already working on something,
We got
for
some
the next level.
Exciting news soon.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.